So I'm out at Big Valley changing SD cards, seeing if there's any activity out here in the wildlife sense. There's a lot of activity as far as the man-made sense. A lot of land clearing activity. So my friend Don, who likes to hunt ducks out here, was kind of sculpturing this meadow, which becomes kind of lake-like. It'll be more lake-like now, and actually it should drain better as well. So at other times of the year than duck hunting season. So yeah, so here we are. We'll see if there's anything good on the SD cards. I'll put it at the end of the video. But had our Kitsap Pipe Club slow smoke competition yesterday. I did not go out first. I've done that a few times, a couple of times. But we smoked 965, a vintage 965, so the tobacco was good. Kevin provides us these relatively inexpensive Greek pipes, and we've got like 100 of them, so we'll be using those for slow smokes in the future. But it's a group effort to get this thing. Eric was the moderator. Tom arranged it all. It was great. Doug was very generous again from Cargo Hold. Two top prizes were, there was a bottle of 18-year-old Glenlivet scotch, and then there was a Savinelli autograph, which was pretty nice. So, of course, I won neither, and that is just fine. It was really fun. Great bunch of guys. Smoking some vintage 2013 Star of the East from Cornell and Deal in this Peterson, Milverton. Thank you, Ever, for the tobacco yesterday. That was great. So, yeah, we'll see what's on these SD cards. I was looking through some of my pictures from earlier, and there was a big old bear from 2018. There was a bobcat. Last round we had a cougar. Always a lot of coyotes. So it's fun. Yeah, this is a pretty neat place. So close to town, and yet it feels like you're quite a ways away from everything. So, again, it takes a community to keep this thing up. Thank you, Don, for doing. He said he did about $2,300 worth of excavating here, and so I paid for some of his fuel and his transport costs for his excavator. So, but a great deal. So thanks, Don. Yeah. So we'll hope this drains better. I did put about $1,000 worth of rock on the road. We'll see if that helps at all. Yeah. So it's nice. So people around me are kind of falling apart. I guess that's what you get for having older friends, you know. It just happens. So. Oh, there's a neighbor starting up his chainsaw. So I'm going to take some library books back for this friend of mine who's in rehab center. And go to her house, do a few little chores, turn the thermostats down to 60 because she'll be in the rehab place for a while. And then go down and visit her, pick up her mail, take the Sunday papers down to her. What else? see another friend of mine if I can. It's kind of work to do that sometimes. He's in his last stages, and it can be kind of tough. But yeah, it needs to be done. So you get older, stuff happens. I say do it now while you can. We were talking at the pipe club. There's a guy who does still smoke a pipe, although very occasionally, after a triple bypass or a quadruple bypass. So, yeah. So, do it while you can. My hip and my back, have kind of let me know that. And then this friend of mine who's in the rehab center, my gosh, she has this huge yard with like 100 roadies in it, and that was her passion and her hobby, and so she doesn't know if she's going to be able to do that. Well, wow, that would be a huge blow to not be able to do it. I guess you just accommodate the changes in your life, but that'll be a tough one. So meanwhile, I'm smoking the Star of the East and enjoying it. Thank you, Everett. And, yeah. Good stuff. Good friends, good companionship with the pipe club, and, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Like being out here watching twilight fall. We did get some rain. We got, it varies on where you were in Puget Sound, but where I got about a little over half an inch, so that's pretty good. But the creek really isn't flowing here, so the salmon aren't running yet, and they probably would be running by now, normally. So we'll need more rain than that.